The 4 stages of love that will shift your understanding of relationship completely. It's Kute here, nationally best-selling author of The Magic of Surrender, and you are the one. So in my work, I'm known to share a concept called the 4 stages of love/need, right? When you understand these 4 stages, it can shift a lot of things. Maybe you're in a relationship, maybe you want to manifest a relationship. A lot of folks that aren't in a relationship want to manifest a relationship. When they understood these 4 stages, it revolutionized things from them and gave them the ability to open their hearts again in a profound way. So stage number 1, I call it, I need you. I need you so much. Right? You know that feeling where it's like, I don't feel whole inside of myself. So I need you as another person to complete me, because you, and I see you as the source of my loving. You complete me, right? Movies, or Hollywood movies sell this concept. You complete me, you're the one. But this is a codependent level of love and need. We mistakenly think this is love. I can't live without you. You're my everything to me all the time, and without you, I'm nothing. And the challenge is, in this level, you make another person the source of your loving, and we think we're in love, and we think we love the other person, but we're only in love with the other person so long as they are giving you the fix of your loving, and you're constantly needing validation from this person. This is not love. This is love as a drug. Love as a fix. And so it's codependency. It is not healthy. It is often toxic. It's hell, right? And so much of Hollywood sells this as the idealized version of love. But it is a very limited level of love where you're really giving your power away to another person. So what do you do as you evolve? The next level of love is, I don't need you. Right? And now you get to a level where you say, I don't need you. But often this level of love is still incomplete. In this level of love, you're still a bit angry. Maybe you're angry at the opposite sex because they've hurt you, they've betrayed you, they've cheated on you, and you're like, well, screw men, screw women, I don't need anyone. I don't need a man, I don't need a woman, I don't need a cat, I don't need anyone. I'm just going to do everything myself. And it's not that you don't really need anyone. Right? You do, but because you've been hurt, or you're carrying some hurt from mom or dad or something from the past, your defense mechanisms are still up. Your heart is not open. And deep down, you still feel vulnerable, and you're still a bit pissed off, because deep down, you still really do feel like you need someone, but you have this hard wall and shell that says, I don't need anyone, F you. And so you're in reaction, right? You're in reaction. And the pain, you still haven't dealt with the pain that's there. The pain is covered up underneath the layer of hurt and the protection mechanism of anger. Often this phase is characterized by you being angry, like, oh, I don't need you, right? The third phase, so then you move and evolve, hopefully, in the third phase. And what evolves you to the third phase? You start doing your inner work. You come to a seminar, you read a book, right? You listen to some podcasts, you do some therapy, you heal your inner child, you feng shui your past lives, you do some energy work, you start healing yourself, and you clear and you release, and you start learning how to love yourself, and genuinely you start moving into the third phase, where you start learning how to love yourself a little bit more, and you truly feel like you feel comfortable with yourself. You feel comfortable with who you are, who you're not, with your flaws, and you come to a place in the third phase where, what's the third phase? I don't need you. It's a genuine place of like, I don't need you. You become self-sufficient. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I'm good. I don't need your help. I'm good. I can do it myself. Anything you can do, I can do. I got this. I can take care of myself. And the challenge is, it's true. It's a beautiful phase of self-sufficiency to move into. But in this phase, there still is some level of subtle self-protection. You, me, separation, sense of separate self. And deep down in this phase, there is a subtle fear of truly opening your heart and the most vulnerable part of your heart and truly surrendering. This is what happens in the third phase. So many times in the third phase, if you're a woman, as an example, you end up becoming so strong, independent woman, and you become the man that you want to date. you become him. You're like, screw it, I'll just do it myself. And you become that person. Same with men in reverse, right? And so I don't need anybody. But now, in a subtle way, your heart is not fully open in the most vulnerable depth, the most vulnerable way. And so often you're not fully available truly in this phase. So as you're in phase 3, you cultivate your own self-sufficiency, soul sufficiency. It's beautiful, but something is missing. Because you start realizing that I am one with everything. There is no separation between me and another person. I am one, we are one. And you start connecting with the divine, you start connecting with the infinite, the God force within you, and your heart starts becoming so full of love. You recognize that you are love itself. You don't need anybody. You are love. You can do it yourself. You can pay your bills. You can open your door. You can do it all. And there's a deeper desire now to express the love that you are with all of life, with another, to experience yourself as the other, with another, with all. And so you start moving out of the third phase of self-sufficiency, you and me, into oneness, right? And this third phase, you become truly open, and you start opening the most vulnerable part of your heart, the most sacred part of your heart. That openness is true availability. That openness is the frequency and energy that allows you to pull in the deeper sacred relationship, the real sacred soulmate relationship, because it is a soul availability. It's vulnerable. So what is this level of need? What is this level of love? It is, I need you. That's right. Level 1, I need you. Level 2, I don't need you. Level 3, I don't need you. Level 4 is, I need you. I need you because I don't need you. I'm now free to need you, that I'm actually able to allow myself to relax and be open and need you. And that need that comes not from lack, that comes not from codependency, that comes not from anything other than the vulnerable strength and knowing of who you are, is the frequency that draws in the very relationship and what you really want. And so I want you to reflect, folks, what level of love and need are you? Because when you're in level 4, people will feel your heart and your soul. They will feel your availability, and now it becomes a magnetic force of attraction for the type of person you really want. So I want you to reflect as we wrap up. What level of love and need are you? Make sure you comment also. Share this video with anyone in your life that you truly love, that you think would enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll catch you next week in another video.